Good morning, second graders. It is Monday, April 27th. We're on week 7. We've just got 2 weeks left after this week, and you will be done with schoolwork, and then it's summertime. All right, we're going to continue with language in lesson 155. We're just talking about ABC order. So we're going to talk about that a little more this week, and then we're going to talk about dictionaries and glossaries and what they are and how to use them. So our ABC order is helping with that. When things are in ABC order, and we have a list of words we have to put in order, sometimes they start with the same letter. Sometimes the second letter is the same, and then sometimes the third. So we're going to look at a couple words on the board and look at that, and then we'll look at your paper. Okay, I don't know how well you can see that. I'll scoot it up a little bit. All right, we have flute, flag, fleece. So we have FL. I can open my marker today. You have FL in each one. So we've got to go the third. You got a U, an A, or an E. So in ABC order, which one would come? U, A, or E? We would say the A. So this is the first one. Then we have an E or a U. E comes before U in the alphabet. So it's number 2. So this would be number 3. Then we have bite, Bible, and bike. So B-I, B-I, B-I. All right, so we're going to have to look at the third letter. T, B, and K. Which one comes first in the alphabet? Well, B does. So Bible would be first, then bike, then bite. Okay, if you look at your page 309 in lesson 155, it talks more about ABC order, so we're going to go over that, and you'll be practicing some of what we just did on the board. When placing words in ABC order, look at the first letter in each word to decide the order. If more than one word begins with the same letter, look at the second letter in each word to decide the order. Then sometimes we need to look as far as the third letter in each word to find out which word comes first. So number 1, place the waterfalls in Yellowstone in ABC order by numbering their names. So you're going to do the pink row is 3, and then the orange row. They're not all together. Okay? So all of the reddish row is 1, 2, or 3, and then you'll do the orange row. With number 2, you're going to look at the second letter. They have it in bold black for you to put them in ABC order. And again, it's the red one and then the orange one, so they're 2 separate. And then number 3, you're going to look at the third letter, which they have also made bold, and you're going to look at the red part and then the orange part. So you'll do the red part and do 1, 2, 3 in order. Then you'll do the orange part and do 1, 2, 3, whatever order they go in. All right, on the back, it says use proofreader marks to add commas and punctuation at the end of each sentence. We haven't done commas in a while, so remember if a comma, if it has more than one thing, if it has a couple things like I got bananas, comma, apples, comma, and oranges, we would need them. And then before a city and state. And then we need our punctuation at the end of the sentence. So don't forget to do your little insert and put your punctuation in. Number 2, circle the word that comes first in the dictionary in ABC order. 3, draw hiking trails with your brown crayon to match the words with the abbreviation. Circle the words that do not have abbreviations. Then number 4, we're going to use proofreader marks to show which words are not spelled correctly. You should find 4 spelling mistakes. So it tells you how many you'll find, and you'll just put a SP above the word. That's it. All right, that is language. We're getting down to the end of the year, so there are going to be a lot of review days, and then some days we'll still learn some new stuff. Like math today, we're going to talk about dividing by 3. On Friday, we talked a little bit about finding 1/3 of things, and I kind of messed up with our frogs, so hopefully we can get it today. Okay, so we're going to be dividing by 3. That is why we had to count by 3s. Counting by 3s a lot helped us know our multiplication. If you count by 3s, you go up, and then it also helps us with division. Okay, with division, you want to start with the biggest number. So if we did the biggest number we counted to was 36. Well, 36 divided by 3 is going to be 12 because we go 1 to 12. And 12 times 3 is 36. Okay, so we're going to look at a couple froggies up here. Okay, I have 3 frogs. And we've seen where sometimes it says 1/3 of 3. You're going to have this actually on the front of your paper today. Okay, that is doing 3 divided by 3, which we haven't learned division yet. We're going to talk about it today. So that shows me I have 3 frogs. 1/3 of 3, okay, is going to be 1 because there's 3 equal groups. And 1 times 3 is 3. Okay, so if we add, now I have 6. I have 6 frogs. If I want to do 6 divided by 3, okay, they're in 3 equal groups, so 6 divided by 3 is 2. Okay, and then 3 times 2 is 6. So if I add some more, I now have 9 frogs. Okay, if I want to do 9 divided by 3, they're in 3 equal groups and there's 3 in a group. So 9 divided by 3 is 3. Okay, I'm going to fit a few more on here. Okay, so now we have 12 frogs. Can erase this out of our way. 12 divided by 3, you look at one group, there's 4. So 12 divided by 3 is 4. 3 times 4 is 12. Okay, then we add 15 froggies. This one's gonna look a little different. So we have 15 divided by 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 15 divided by 3 is 5. And 3 times 5 is 15. Okay, so we can keep going. I'll go a couple more. I don't have enough frogs to do all of them. Now we have 18. 18 divided by 3 is going to be 6. 6 times 3 is 18. Okay, let's look at your paper. All right, on the front of page 309, it says write the answers. And where it says 1/3 of 3, you're dividing, which we're going to do on the back. But when you're doing 1/3, you're splitting into 3 equal groups like I had up here. So 1/3 of 3 we did was 1. Okay, if you want to find 1/3 of 30, well, 1/3 of 3 is 1. So you put a 1 in the tens and then you just add a 0. 1/3 of 30 is 10. Okay, and then you find a half of 6, half of 10, and half of 14. You guys know half, but 1/3 can be tricky. So 1/3 of 15. Okay, we had 1/3 of 15. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There were 5. Number 2 says color 1/3 of the backpacks. So count your backpacks, then color 1/3 of them. Just one group of the 3 equal groups you'll get. Number 3. Story problem, 4 story problem, 5 you're going to measure your fish and see how long the trout is. Make sure you measure in inches. Then on the back it says write the quotient, use the flowers to help you. Alright, so you're just going straight down. 0 divided by 3 is 0. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 6 divided by 3 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. 9 divided by 3 equals 3, because 3 times 3 is 9. 12 divided by 3 equals 4. 4 times 3 equals 12. 15 divided by 3 equals 5. 5 times 3 is 15. And then we had 18 divided by 3 equals 6, because 6 times 3 is 18. Then we get into some bigger ones. Okay, 21 divided by 3 is going to be 7. 7 times 3 is 21. 24 divided by 3 equals 8. 8 times 3 is 24. 27 divided by 3 is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. 30 divided by 3 equals 10. 10 times 3 equals 30. 33 divided by 3 equals 11. 11 times 3 is 33. 36 divided by 3 equals 12. 12 times 3 is 36. Okay, number 2 says draw lines to match. So look at the different amounts and see which one will match. 3, write the sums, don't forget to carry. 4, write the differences, don't forget to borrow. And number 5, write the answers. Let's see what you remember down there. All right, that is math for the day. Let's look at science. I think I skipped a day of science last week on accident. I will tell you your science for the next 2 weeks. There's a little bit more each day, so we can get done. And so you'll have, I skipped a Thursday and a Friday on the week April 27th through May 1st, and then May 4th through May 8th, Thursday and Friday. So Thursday and Friday are makeup days if you need to catch up with your reading. Okay, so if we move along, we're on page 144. Okay, and it is enjoying the air around us. Air is real. And then you have a vocab word, atmosphere, the protective band of gases around the earth. 145. 146, how does the atmosphere make our sky blue? And then there's something you can try on 147 and some questions. See if you can answer those. And then 148, you have constantly conditioned, talking about the weather. And then you're going to talk about heat, lightweight, sunscreen, waterproof. We're getting to the weather, but we'll have to be wearing some sunscreen if we're outside. Okay, then you keep going. You got water, then wind, and then 152, finishing up wind and a few questions there. And then on 153, of course, you can't write in your book, but you can do it on another piece of paper, or you don't have to do it. That's fine too. All right, that ends science. All right, that ends Monday. I hope you have a great day. I hope we have some good weather this week so you can get outside. Like I always say, enjoy it. And I will see you on Tuesday.